Okay, it's time to talk about the movie Pressure. Pressure is a movie coming out in the UK here in September. It is a war drama directed and edited by Anthony Maris and written by Maris and David Haig.
Tiger was a training op, dress rehearsal for D-Day. They walked right into it. One mistake. Just that one mistake.
Film stars Andrew Scott as meteorologist James Stagg and Brendan Fraser as Dwight D. Eisenhower. As the pair work to plan the Normandy landings during World War II, Kerry Condon, Chris Messina, and Damian Lewis also star. Film will be in UK cinemas on September 9th. I was lucky enough to see it early. And I'm here to tell you guys that when this film drops in September here in the UK, don't skip it, because this film is very good. Now, there are many war films that I really enjoy. Saving Private Ryan did the opening shot of, the opening sequence of D-Day superbly, and that hasn't really been matched. I love movies like 1917, Dunkirk, Thin Red Line, and this movie is incredible. It's another unique take on World War II, its own perspective, and this time really told from the viewpoint of two characters. You've got the meteorologist Stagg and Eisenhower before he was president. Most of the story is from that meteorologist and his decision whether or not to tell Eisenhower that he needs to delay D-Day because of this storm front. The entire victory of the war, the changing of the war, the course of the war is on this moment, and it's up to Stagg to turn around and say, actually, no, we can't go ahead. On the other side of the coin, you have another person that uses really luck and looking at traditional sort of like graphs of older weather patterns and predicting it from historic weather patterns rather than actual data. And so the movie continues to roll on, and you think that you're thinking, is this going to go ahead as planned? Is this not going to go ahead? So really there's two things. Like, if you know World War II and you know the history behind it and you know dates and things like that, then you'll know how this story plays out. Even knowing all of that stuff, it's still a great movie. But if you don't know, it actually helps the film, I think, because you'll kind of be like, well, does it go ahead here? Does it not go ahead? Does it get delayed? So really, there's something for both sides here. If you don't know much about World War II, you'll still have a great time with this movie. Straight from the opening of the movie, we get a shot of a young soldier lying on the beach, and we only really see his eyes as it zooms out, and the water around him is coming in waves, and it's red with blood. Immediately it sets it. You know exactly the stakes of the movie from the get-go. Now, the acting is spectacular, not only from Andrew Scott, who I thought was fantastic in this movie. Damian Lewis, who was obviously in Band of Brothers as well, but in this, he is fantastic. Con O'Neill is in this as well. He was in Chernobyl. Thought he was great in that. He was great in this as well. But it's Brendan Fraser. He doesn't get all of the screen time, but when he does get that screen time, he blows it out the park. He is phenomenal in this movie. Like, it's so sad to think that we had such a long time without him, and before that he was playing in movies like George of the Jungle. And while I love The Mummy, it's not the best material for an actor to shine, but something like this, holy shit. Like, he is fantastic in this role. Cinematography is excellent all around. The color grading, the framing, really tight close-ups, great wide shots, use of actual historic footage as well. We get some older footage cut into this movie, and it works really well. And it's really interesting as that perspective of the weather, because you forget like how important the impact of weather can be on things like this. The frickin' dialogue is amazing. There's a line from Brendan Fraser as Eisenhower, and he's reflecting on something that happened in the past, a mistake he made that got soldiers killed. And the line is, "When I close my eyes, all I see is failure." And it's just the way he delivers that line. Honestly, goosebumps. Amazing. Something else impacts Stagg personally in this film throughout his battle to convince them that this weather front is coming in. And I don't want to spoil that, but it puts the stakes even higher in this movie on a personal level for the character, as well as the overall World War II D-Day moment. The third act nails it. All I will say is you do get that payoff. The ending of this film is beautiful. I was in tears. It's an excellent movie, and I actually can't criticize this movie. The pacing's great, dialogue is great, character development is there, it's believable. I'm gonna straight up say that this movie is absolute cinema. And right now it's the second best movie of the year for me. So make sure you guys go and check this film out in September when it drops, because I will be going to see it on the big screen. But I was really fortunate enough to be given access to the movie early. All I know is this movie is great and you can't sleep on it. If you get a chance to watch this movie, take it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Pressure. Let me know down in the comment section, have you seen the film in America right now? Are you going to go and see this in September? Have I convinced you to watch this movie? Let me know down in the comment section below. I'd love to know your thoughts, and I'll see you real soon with the next one. Take care of yourselves.